We are not doctors. Nothing in this podcast should be taken as medical advice. Consult your physician before starting any workout routine. This is the Martial Heart Podcast.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's good to be here. Good to have you here. It is September 16th. That's a Monday. And notable dates in history. This is my first day back to work after recovering from the heart attack. So that was a momentous day. Didn't do anything really that extraordinary. Did some minor things. Did a lot of talking to people. My health app with cardiac rehab included says that I walked for about 7,500 steps today. I didn't really feel like I did, but I guess it's possible. Who knows? But did a lot of driving, which I haven't done. I haven't had to do in a few weeks. So a little bit different there. And that went okay. Traffic was kind of a mess. There's a lot of construction going on in this area right now, so getting to and from work was a challenge. But that's kind of what happens. It's orange barrel season here in Ohio. But there was only a couple of times today during the course of the day where I kind of had to stop and take a couple of breaths and kind of think, okay, maybe I'm pushing a little too hard right now. So, I'm going to just back off a little bit and I'm going to relax and let everything calm down. Because there were a couple of times when I did start to feel like some chest pressure. And I had one dizzy spell, but it passed quickly and it wasn't severe. It was kind of a mild one. But it was enough to, make me kind of panic a little bit because I was sitting in my truck and sitting at a red light. And I'm kind of like, what if I pass out right here? Either the truck's not going to go anywhere or it's just going to take off. But I was looking around. There was literally no place that I could pull into and park. Like a parking lot or anything. It was a residential street, so there was really nothing I could do. I just had to sit there, and it only lasted a couple of seconds, and it passed, and it wasn't any big deal, and it wasn't very severe. It was just enough for me to kind of look at it and go, hey, this is a little bit, a little bit scary, because what if this was to happen, and I was to pass out right now? But, of course, I didn't. And everything was fine. I didn't even come close to passing out. It was just, probably me overreacting. But that was pretty much how my day went. I did some office-type work and did some things on a computer and visited 3 different job sites. And I didn't really do anything that physically challenging. So it went okay. I didn't have any complaints, I guess. But then I went to cardiac rehab and did my thing where you just kind of do a warm-up lap. And then, first they take your blood pressure and you put your heart monitor on, and then you do a warm-up lap. And then after that, you do 30 minutes of exercise. I'm still on the treadmill. They didn't turn things up today. I don't know why, but they said they were going to, but they didn't. So my heart rate pretty much just stayed, it topped out at about 88 today during my exercise. So I don't know. And I don't know why they're not trying to kick it up. Maybe maybe they will later on in the week or something. But going back tomorrow and then Thursday. But I kind of sweated a little bit today, but it might be because I was wearing more clothes than normal, because I was actually out and about today. So, overall, I think it was a decent day. I'm not too exhausted. I feel like, I had a full day, but I don't feel drained or anything. I don't feel ill. Don't feel like I'm having any ill effects to having a busy day. But it's just the beginning of the week, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be a new day. Going to do it again. So tomorrow will be a full day of work and cardiac rehab again. And we'll see how that goes. But I'm expecting it to be okay. I don't think it's tomorrow. I know what's on my schedule, so it doesn't appear to be anything that's going to be too physically challenging. So the office knows what kind of restrictions I'm, currently under. So they're not going to give me anything to do that's going to violate any of that anyway. So it'll be okay. But maybe it'll burn off a little bit of the excess energy that I've had the last few days at least, feeling like I'm a little pent up, So hopefully things will improve in that regard, and this extra stuff that I have to do all day will help alleviate some of that. Maybe I'll start sleeping better again. Who knows? But only time will tell. For those of you who missed the short that I did today from the truck, I became that guy today. I did a video in a truck and posted it on the internet. It wasn't about weird social issues or, stuff like that, though. So I'm sort of okay with it, but sort of not also. So, but the answer from the cardiologists returned my call this morning, and they told me to stop taking the blood pressure medication that I've been taking, the metoprolol. I think metoprolol, I don't know, one of those. It's a weird name like that, but it's to regulate your blood pressure. And for some reason, they said because of the arrhythmia and the stuff like that, they want me to stop taking that medication, which to me seems a little bit odd. You want to stop taking the one that's regulating your blood pressure because you've been having weird heartbeats and weird blood pressure readings. But, who am I? I'm not a doctor, right? So I'm not really sure that my cardiologist is a doctor either. I mean, I didn't see his degree or anything. But I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure it's fine. But I don't know why that would be interfering with anything else or causing it. You would think that would be a positive, effect on my system. But he wanted me to stop taking that. And he really wants me to stop taking, he wants me to talk to my regular physician, my primary care physician, about getting off of the drug that I've been taking for smoking cessation. So I don't need to take that anymore. So he wants me to stop taking that one too, because it's just another drug in my system that might be interfering with things. But I don't get to discuss that with my other doctor until next month. So we'll see. I don't see why it would be a problem, because the only reason why I was taking it was for the smoking cessation. And since that's kind of done right now, I don't see why I should keep taking it, but I'm not going to stop without, my doctor saying, okay, it's all right, or if he wants to wean me off of it or something. So we'll see about that. But they said that they may be able to expedite the heart monitor that they want me to wear for 2 weeks. So they're going to try to do that and see if I can get it sooner, because basically they order it and it gets shipped to your house. So they said they're going to try to see if they can have it delivered sooner rather than later. And because they said it could take up to a couple of weeks for it to arrive here. And, that's just wasting time. So they're going to see if they can speed that up. And then I'll be able to have the heart monitor on. And we'll see what happens then. Haven't really had any of the arrhythmia the last couple of days. Not that I've noticed, unless it's happening in my sleep or something. I have no way of knowing. Everything was fine at cardiac rehab. I picked a treadmill to walk on that allowed me to see the screen behind the desk, so I could see my heart monitor activity from the treadmill. I was cheating and watching what my heart monitor was doing. So everything seemed fine. I didn't notice anything weird about any of that either. And, my heart rate didn't go up significantly anyway. My blood pressure was fine at the beginning of the session, and at the end of the session, it was what did she say? It was 112/77. So it was really good even after cardiac rehab, exercising and stuff. So everything's been fine, and they haven't seen any arrhythmia or anything on their readings while I've been doing the rehab sessions. So I'm assuming that it just hasn't been happening, and it may only happen at night when I'm, falling asleep or something. But we'll figure it out. Hopefully they'll figure that out whenever I get the heart monitor. So that's going to be it for today. That was my recap. I had a good day. I think it was a good day. And back again tomorrow for a full day and more rehab. But I really want to thank everybody for listening to me ramble every day for at least 15 minutes. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully somebody gets something out of it, even if it's just entertaining, listening to me bitch and moan about everything that has to do with having a heart attack. I got more bills in the mail today, by the way. Yeah, it's not nice. Not nice at all. But I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And, I don't know, go outside, touch some grass, smell some stuff, nature. Get out there and get some nature on you. And I'll talk to you later on. Out.